this local newsletter is growing, but it's also leaving money on the table. There are some easy, quick wins that they could do in under half a day in order to improve their conversions and in order to make them more money. And in this video, I'm going to go through that. If they hired me for $500 as a consultant, this is what I would tell them to do. So this is the Wee Weekender in Glasgow, which is in Scotland. And they're doing a great job with their newsletter. If I just show you what they've got going on, this is set out really nicely. They're on Beehive. If you want a discount on Beehive, it's down in the description. We can see lots of images, lots of content suggesting loads of events. And this is all your newsletter needs to be at the very beginning. It just needs to be events, and then you can branch out into other things. You don't even need all of these images that they've got here. This is going to take you extra time, and if you're short on time, then you do not need these images at all in order to start. But there are a few things that I can see that I would get them to adjust or add in order to help them make more money. The first one is there's no tagline for this newsletter. So we can see the title here, we can see the logo, and under here we have a tagline. It's really, really easy to set up. This is going to have two issues for them at the moment. The first one is with SEO. So what SEO is search engine optimization. Now you're going to start getting some subscribers from Google or from ChatGPT and other AI places, but not if you don't tell these platforms what your newsletter is about. And having a tagline under here is a great way to do that. You do it in the back end of Beehive. If you want a discount on Beehive, use the link in the description. That's what this platform has written the newsletter on. And with the meta description, all the metadata, then that tagline can help. The fact that we've got Glasgow in the title is also a big help as well. It's also going to help with conversions because we can put the word free in here. So people know that they're signing up to this newsletter. It's not going to cost them any money. They're going to get free events and local music, so they understand the value proposition of putting in their email address. If you get to over 1,000 subscribers, then you can start putting that number in, and that's going to bring you in more money because more people are going to convert to a subscriber because they're like, oh, FOMO, there's over 1,000 people getting this email. I need to jump in on this as well. So there's lots of things that you need to put into this subject line. It's very simple to write once you've got the formula, and if you want that formula, just put tagline down in the comments and I'll send you some more information on how to write these out. But in terms of SEO, in terms of getting more people to put their email address in, this is a big missed opportunity here. The next thing is a welcome email and self-liquidating offer. I signed up to this newsletter and I got no welcome email, and that's a massive issue in my eyes because first of all, the welcome email is the most opened. And if it's got links in it, it's the most clicked links out of every newsletter that you are going to send. And they don't have one. I definitely didn't get one in my inbox, and I didn't get one in the spam folder either, which means if they do not have one, then they're missing out on opportunity. There's a few things we've got here is deliverability. So the welcome email, we want to make sure that we're sending it out to check on deliverability, and we can raise deliverability by getting people to reply to our welcome email. And if they don't have a welcome email set up, they're not doing that. Also, it's, as I said, the most clicked email that you'll send out from your newsletter in terms of the links within it. So if we have some kind of offer or something we're going to get paid for, some way of monetizing, we really want that in the welcome email. And this can be what we call an SLO, which is our self-liquidating offer. And all that is a way of offsetting our costs. So if we're running ads in order to get subscribers, let's say that's costing us $200 a month or £200 a month, then we need a self-liquidating offer, something that we can sell that's going to get us that money back. Doesn't mean every single subscriber needs to buy it, but it means that we price it in a way that if a certain percentage of our audience, maybe as low as 2%, which is absolutely fine, completely normal numbers, buy it, we get our money back. And we are basically running our ads for free. If you want to check out my self-liquidating offer calculator, so you can figure out how much to price your self-liquidating offer based on how many people buy it, just put SLO calculator into the comments and I can send you the link and you can have a play around with that. So that's the next thing that I would come in and fix. We set up a very simple welcome email, which would help us with deliverability. it would help us with link clicks, and I would talk about getting an SLO offer built and set up. If they don't have one, then we'd start off with an affiliate offer and still making some money from that monetization. The next thing I noticed, and I'm not going to go through their social media in detail, is that they're not posting at the moment. And that's definitely something that I would encourage them to do. Now, posting on social media does take quite a while. I'm going to show you a hack that you can use in a second that's going to take it down to a very, very short amount of time. But obviously, social media is going to help with growth, and it's going to help with monetization as well. But you don't have to go out there and create crazy, fancy content. Carousels and simple reels is all you need on Instagram, on Facebook, and over on TikTok if you want to as well. You don't need to worry about the other platforms. But this is going to help with growth and again with monetization, because if we get advertisers and sponsors into our newsletter, not only can we say that we'll promote them in the newsletter, but we'll promote them with on social media as well. This is an extra revenue stream for us, but it's only going to happen if we're actually posting regularly on social media, and the businesses that we're going to work with, who are going to become our advertisers and sponsors, see that we are promoting over there. So I would start this up again, getting some posts over there. Now, I did say I'd mention a tool that's going to help you out with this, and this is Flux Local. This is our tool that we built. Basically, we were writing local newsletters. It was taking a long time in order to find the events and generate the newsletter. We built this for ourselves, and then we turned it into a tool that you can access. What this does is you just fill out the information up here, you hit search events, and this has found me 61 events that are happening in Glasgow that I could put straight into this newsletter here, the Wee Weekender, and I would be able to write my local newsletter. So all I have to do is go through and select the events. So I've done a full week, so I would just click on as many as I need, and you can see we've got all of them there. So I click the ones I want to include. I hit this button, I get a newsletter. But I also get, if I click this button, is I get carousels. So this will turn the events I picked into carousels, which I can post on social media. I can also convert them into videos as well, that I can put on social media as reels. And this is all done within the tool. It takes about 3 minutes for the AI to find all the events. It takes you about another 2 minutes to click the events you want. You click that button, you get a newsletter. You can then move it straight over, just cut and paste job into your platform like Beehive, as I mentioned before. And then once you've done that, you just click this button here and it will make the AI carousels for you in order to post on social media. This saves us a ton of time writing our local newsletters, and it's going to do exactly the same for you. Now, we do have an offer on this, and I'll talk about the offer in a second, but you can get the link down in the description at any time. So by using Flux Local, then we get the issue of writing our newsletter, taking a couple of hours a week down to 5 minutes, and it solves this issue of posting on social media as well. The next thing I noticed is I went on Facebook and I saw that they're not running any ads, and I couldn't find any historic ads that they've run either. Now, they might be running it off a different account from this one that is linked to the newsletter itself, the Facebook page that they have, or they might be using an agency, and I'm not able to tell that from a Facebook search, but I couldn't find any ads. So if they've turned them off for any reason, then I would be getting their ads going as soon as possible. We don't have to start with a massive budget. $50, $100 is absolutely fine. But as I said, if we're sorting out this issue with the welcome email and the self-liquidating offer, we're going to be bringing money in that will cover the ad cost. Plus, if we're posting on social media, then we can start reaching out to businesses and we can talk to them, get them paying us, even if it's just $50 for a slot in a newsletter and a promotion on social media. What that's going to allow us to do is put $50 into ads, and the industry standard number that gets thrown around is 50 cents per subscriber. But if you're starting out, you probably find that you'll get numbers lower than that. If they need to get up to $1, then you want to start looking at your creative, that's the video and the image that you've used, and your copy, and start changing things around. But the content that you make with the AI carousels, you could actually convert it into a ad as well, or use that as the basis of your ad in order to be able to build your ad out and start running it. So that's one thing I would talk to them about, like, right, how are we going to get these ads running, and how are we bringing in the money to cover the costs? The next thing I noticed is that, as I said, I really like this newsletter. I think it's set out really nicely. I would have a head sponsorship up here, I would make it a little bit more personalized. So if I'm writing this, I want to tell them a little bit about me and what I'm doing this week. But the main thing I would fix first is, as we go down here, we don't have any way of people being able to submit an event, and we don't have any way of them being able to submit a advertisement or sponsorship. And you can do this very simply with Google Forms, which is free, and you can collect people's information. And I think they're missing an opportunity here, because if they don't have an easy way for people that are reading to submit their event or their ad, then missing out on monetization. Because what we can do is we can charge for this. So we can say something like this, very small, is free. And then we could say something big like this, how they've done every single one with the image, taking up all this real estate in the newsletter, is actually something that people would pay for. So an event might pay $20 or $50 or £20 or £50 in order to get their event nice and big. Or they could just have a free listing, which is just something small like this, with an extra sentence thrown in about what the event actually is. So we can make money that way, and through advertising as well. So if somebody's got a business and they want to advertise in the newsletter, then they can submit their information, and then we can go back to them and say, hey, do you just want to advertise in the newsletter? Do you want to advertise on social media as well? And then we can send them their prices. And the nice thing about this is we're going to bring in the money to cover ads and eventually make you a profit. But on top of that is, if these people don't have the money, then you can talk about cross-promotions. So you can say, well, look, I'll give you a big slot for your ad, your business or your event in my newsletter, but I want you to promote my newsletter on your social media as well. So if they've got a decent sized following, even if it's just a couple of hundred followers on Facebook and Instagram, you send them a picture, you send them some information about your newsletter, and you say, look, you promote me 3 times on all your social media, and I'll put your event into my newsletter for 3 weeks. Once you've got it in for 1 week, it takes you no additional effort. It's just a cut and paste job to put it in future weeks. And it's exactly the same for them as well, because you're going to do the hard work by giving them the image and giving them the copy. People on their social media are going to see your newsletter. They're going to know that it's free. They're going to know it's local events. If it's a local business promoting in your newsletter, like a local roofer, then the people that subscribe to that Instagram or become followers of that Facebook page, they're going to be local people. So they're going to have used that local service or interested in it, and therefore they're probably going to be interested in your local newsletter as well. And so the cross-promotion is valuable because it's going to help you with growth. So you can just decide on a case-by-case basis whether you want to take their money and then turn that into profit or Facebook ads, or whether you want to run a cross-promotion with them and get exposure that way. Maybe they're a smaller business that approaches you, like a local bakery or a local beauticians. They've got a big following, but they don't have a ton of money, and they're willing to do a cross-promotion with you. So this newsletter is growing, but I do believe it's leaving money on the table. And if I came in, these are the things that I would do. So I did say at the end of this video, I would show you the offer we've got at the moment, and this is it. So this is our lifetime deal access to Flux Local. And this is the only way at the moment you can get access to the AI carousels. We're just bringing it on for our lifetime deal buyers, those people that believe in us from day one. And they're essentially our beta testers of the AI carousels. We've got 3 different plans that you can get. And what this also comes with is a course that's going to help you set up your local newsletter and help you get your first subscribers and get those monetization opportunities built in. It also comes with a playbook, which is a growth and monetization playbook for your local newsletter based on how many subscribers you've got. So you hit different milestones and we tell you what to do in terms of growth and in terms of monetization. And a community of other local newsletter operators as well, which you can get into, and we hang out in there as well, answering all your questions. So you don't just get the software, you get the help you need as well. If you get the starter plan, you'll get everything that I've just mentioned, but you'll be able to do 5 newsletters a month. So if you know that you're just going to want to stick with 1 newsletter a week in 1 location, then this is all you need. If you think you might want to be increasing to twice a week or 3 times a week with your local newsletter, then the Pro is what you need. It's got 75 searches and unlimited newsletters as well. So in theory, you could actually use this one in 2 locations, stretch it maybe to 3 locations. But again, you're limiting yourself to 1 newsletter a week that you'll be able to send out. But that's up to you. You can either take the Pro and write 3-4 times a week or more, Or, like I said, you can write less times a week, less frequency, but go over multiple locations. If you're the kind of person and you know that you want to go over multiple locations and you don't want any restrictions at all, then this is what I would recommend. 150 searches a month, unlimited newsletters, which means that you're going to be able to go out, do multiple locations, multiple newsletters, and you can sort of build yourself out a big franchise of newsletters over in different locations, sharing events with the local community. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, best feedback from me, like the video and leave us a comment, and then I know to make more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one.